Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Wheel Zone, your one-stop source for exclusive car content, deep dive reviews, and the most exciting automotive updates from around the globe. Whether you're a gearhead or just getting started in the car world, you're in the right place. Let's jump into today's feature. The rebirth of an icon, the 2025 Ford Capri. The Ford Capri is back. Yes, the name that once defined European muscle and affordable performance for the working class has been revived, and this time, it's wearing a very different outfit. The 2025 Ford Capri doesn't follow in the traditional rear-wheel drive coupe format. Instead, it returns as a fully electric, modern-day fastback crossover coupe, built for a new generation, without forgetting the old. This isn't just a rebadged concept or nostalgic tribute, it's a statement. Ford has taken the bold step of transforming a heritage nameplate into an EV coupe SUV that competes in one of the hottest segments of the global market. Some fans of the original Capri might find the idea controversial, but Ford has a clear vision: evolve or be forgotten. Let's start with the platform. The 2025 Capri is based on Volkswagen's MEB electric architecture, the same platform underpinning vehicles like the VW ID.4 and ID.5. That's because Ford and Volkswagen have entered into a strategic partnership for electric vehicle production in Europe. While the DNA may be shared, Ford has managed to inject its own flavor into the design, performance tuning, and driving dynamics of the Capri. From the outside, the new Capri looks sleek, bold, and purposeful. It carries the modern Ford design language with signature LED lighting, a smooth fastback silhouette, and aerodynamic detailing throughout. The roofline swoops down elegantly at the rear, giving it that coupe crossover appeal, something that buyers in Europe and Asia especially gravitate toward. Up front, there's a unique face. Unlike the ID.5, the Capri has a closed-off grille area with a sporty front bumper, sculpted intakes, and an illuminated Ford badge that lights up in sync with the DRLs. The LED matrix headlights are aggressive yet clean, clearly hinting this car means business. Around back, a full-width light bar connects the taillights, with a sporty rear diffuser element tucked underneath. It's not just stylish, it's smart. Every line has been drawn to reduce drag and improve range. Speaking of range, let's talk performance. The 2025 Ford Capri offers two powertrain configurations at launch: the single-motor rear-wheel drive model and the dual-motor all-wheel drive version. The rear-wheel drive variant makes around 282 horsepower and goes from 0 to 100 km per hour in roughly 6.4 seconds. But the real excitement comes with the all-wheel drive version, packing 335 horsepower and achieving a 0 to 100 km per hour time of under 5.5 seconds. In terms of battery, Ford is offering a long-range 77 kWh usable battery pack, the same pack used in the Mustang Mach-E and VW ID.5. This gives the Capri an estimated range of up to 620 km on the WLTP cycle for the RWD version, and around 560 km for the AWD variant. Real-world range might be a bit less, but Ford has worked hard on efficiency, improving the regenerative braking system and adding predictive energy management that learns your driving style. Charging is quick and convenient. The Capri supports up to 170 kilowatts DC fast charging, meaning you can go from 10% to 80% in about 30 minutes. On AC home or destination chargers, the onboard 11 kilowatts charger handles duties efficiently. But what truly sets the 2025 Capri apart is the interior. Step inside, and you're met with a futuristic yet surprisingly warm cabin. It's more upscale than you might expect, with soft-touch materials, sustainable upholstery, and an ultra-clean dashboard layout. The centerpiece is a 15-inch vertically mounted touchscreen, running Ford's latest SyncMove software. It's adaptive, intuitive, and loaded with features, from wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to integrated route planning that factors in charging stops and elevation changes. Behind the wheel, you get a smaller digital driver display with customizable layouts. A floating center console provides storage underneath, while ambient lighting and panoramic glass roof options elevate the experience. Ford has added physical buttons for essential functions like volume and climate, a welcome change in an era of touch-only controls. Seating is spacious and supportive. The Capri comfortably seats 5 adults, with more headroom in the rear than you'd expect from a coupe-style roof. Thanks to the MEB platform's flat floor and stretched wheelbase, rear legroom is generous. The rear seats fold flat to expand the boot capacity from 520 liters to over 1,500 liters. Plenty of room for weekend adventures or long road trips. Technology and safety haven't been overlooked either. The Capri comes standard with Ford's Copilot 360 driver assistance suite, including adaptive cruise control with lane centering, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, and automated emergency braking. Higher trims include semi-autonomous highway driving features, 360-degree cameras, and even augmented reality navigation overlays. Ford knows the original Capri was loved for its driving engagement. While an electric SUV might sound like the opposite of fun, the engineers have tuned the 2025 Capri with dynamic steering response, low center of gravity, and multi-link rear suspension for a surprisingly agile experience. In fact, initial test drives from journalists have reported that the Capri drives more like a hot hatch than a traditional SUV, especially in the AWD variant, where torque vectoring sharpens cornering and delivers punchy acceleration out of bends. Customization is key with the Capri. Ford is offering multiple trim levels, color options, and wheel designs. You can go bold with bright metallic paint and blacked-out wheels, or keep it subtle with a more elegant satin silver and chrome trim. Inside, multiple interior color packages allow buyers to personalize the cabin to their taste. Pricing is expected to be competitive. While official numbers may vary by region, the starting price for the RWD model is expected around €46,000 in Europe, with the AWD version closer to €52,000. With government EV incentives and tax rebates, the real-world cost could come down significantly. One thing to note is that the 2025 Capri will be produced at Ford's Cologne Electric Vehicle Center in Germany, a carbon-neutral plant that represents Ford's commitment to sustainability. Every Capri built there is assembled using renewable energy, recycled materials, and eco-conscious practices from start to finish. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Does this really deserve the Capri badge? That depends on your perspective. If you're looking for a direct spiritual successor to the rear-wheel drive coupes of the 70s and 80s, this might feel like a stretch. But if you see the Capri as a symbol of accessible performance, forward-thinking design, and mass appeal, then the 2025 version checks every box. It's not just about nostalgia. It's about reinterpreting the past through the lens of the future. With the Capri, Ford is doing what every legacy automaker must: evolving with the times. The market is shifting. Drivers want electric power, connected tech, and SUV practicality. But they also want character. The 2025 Capri delivers that blend. It may not have a rumbling V6 or a stick shift, but it has the soul of a car built for the people. This could be the beginning of a new chapter for Ford's European performance story. And if the Capri succeeds, it could pave the way for other historic nameplates to return, reimagined, electric, and ready to thrill again. Thanks for watching. If you loved this deep dive into the 2025 Ford Capri, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more electric car reviews, performance tests, and all things automotive. Drop a comment below. Is the new Capri a worthy revival or a missed opportunity? We want to hear from you. Until next time, drive safe, stay charged, and keep your passion in the fast lane.